In this story, we follow the life of John Smith, a member of the proud Smith family. Despite their lack of prominence or grandiose history, the Smiths worked hard to make ends meet, doing everything from breaking rocks to counting money. They were the backbone of many industries and businesses, supporting the more prominent families and working tirelessly behind the scenes to make everything run smoothly. But when John Smith passes away in a tragic incident, his life and the legacy of the Smith family are brought into sharp focus. Join us as we explore the blood, sweat, and tears that defined the life of John Smith and the hardworking Smith family. Available in English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Portuguese.
The ambulance arrived quickly, its sirens piercing through the quiet streets. A man was lying on the pavement, a pool of blood forming around him. The paramedics tried their best to save him, but it was too late. The man had already passed away. His name was John Smith. He lived on a street not too far from where he had taken his last breath. The local newspaper reported his death in the miscellaneous news section, stating that he had died from a hemorrhage. At his funeral, his family and friends gathered to pay their respects. They were the Smiths. Not a prominent family by any means, but a hard-working one. They lived in various cities and towns, but they mainly called the streets their home. They were like many other families, with no illustrious ancestors or grandiose history. Some of them even used fake names to avoid being associated with the Smith family. But the truth was, they were proud to be Smiths. They were a family of immigrants, laborers, and servants working hard to make ends meet. They were the backbone of many industries and businesses, from the farms and factories to the mines and banks. They did it all, from breaking rocks to counting money. The Smiths had no influence in politics, but they were the ones who worked behind the scenes, supporting the more prominent families and businesses. They were the ones who made everything run smoothly, from the fields to the boardrooms. And John Smith, despite his unremarkable life, was no exception. His blood, like all the other Smiths, was red. Smith red. It was a symbol of their hard work and perseverance, of their commitment to doing whatever it takes to make a living. As they lowered John Smith's body into the ground, his family and friends stood together, proud to be part of the Smith family. They knew they were not a good family, but they were a family that worked hard and had each other's backs. And for them, that was more than enough.
And that concludes the story of John Smith and the proud Smith family. If you want to practice your language skills and improve your comprehension in a foreign language, be sure to check out this story in the language of your choice. You can find it in English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Portuguese. Remember, reading and listening to stories in a foreign language is a great way to master it.